DCVR. I've created this ingenious recording device. As soon as Checkers the inventor leaves for his silly little road trip, I'll attach this onto his van and know all of his secrets.
Seatbelts.
Check. Backpack?
Check. All right, Snoozer. Ascending in 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Autopilot activated.
So where are we going today?
Well, Snoozer, you know what? Today we're going to be going somewhere we just were last week. Again!
Huh? The zoo again?
That's right, Snoozer, we're going to the zoo!
Yahoo! I love the zoo! I can't wait to go back again!
Absolutely, the zoo is full of so many amazing animals that we didn't have time to visit them all at once the first time. So we're going back to see some of the coolest animals on Earth.
Cool like chili?
No, we already talked about Arctic animals last time. Today we're talking about some of the most beloved, amazing animals on Earth. Animals that live in the Savanna.
Savanna? What is that?
Zot, the robot, at your service. Savanna is a grassy plain in tropical and subtropical regions with few trees. Thanks, Zot. So when you hear Savanna, we're generally talking about South America, Australia, and Africa. But the animals we're talking about today are mostly associated with Africa. Animals like elephants, giraffes, lions, zebras, and rhinoceros.
Oh my! I liked all those guys!
Me too, Snoozer. And lions are my number 1 favorite animal.
Mine too!
I thought you liked gerbils.
Oh yeah, number 2 then.
No, you like owls, you like dogs, and cats.
Oh my gosh! I loved all those so much! Now that I think about it, lions are more like 17.
Well, out of all the animals in the animal kingdom, 17 is pretty good, Snoozer. Alright, Zot, do you have any information for us about lions? Zot, the robot, at your service. Again, activating excited voice.
Lions are the only cats that live in groups. A group, or pride, can be up to 30 lions, depending on how much food and water is available. Female lions are the main hunters. While they're out looking for food, the male guard the pride's territory and their young. A lion's roar can be heard up to 8 kilometers away. Goodbye.
Checkers, I think lions moved up to 16.
16? Who'd you move out?
It was a tough decision, but I had to move out the Cotamundi.
Cotamundi? The South American raccoon-like animal? That's not top 20 material. How do you even know about them?
Oh, please, Checkers. I've always wanted a Cotamundi.
Really? I hear they make terrible pets. Anyway, Snoozer, let's pull up the map. We are headed for Rainbow Way. Once we cross through, we'll be right at our destination, the Buffalo Zoo. Along the way, we're gonna get a health tip from Dr. Dan, and your teacher, Mrs. Hamilton, is going to do a giraffe craft with you.
Yay!
Hey, Snoozer, here come the bugs! Let's check out a few. What was the button for my net? Oh, that one.
What'd we get this time?
Here you go, Snoozer.
Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andre. And Over in the Grasslands on an African Savanna by Marianne Burks.
Giraffes can't dance. Snoozer, we've read that before. Do you remember?
Oh yeah! This is the one about the giraffe who can't dance.
As the title would suggest, yes.
And the other animals are really mean to him. And he's sad.
Right. Gerald the giraffe has long and slim legs, making it really difficult for him to dance. Gerald meets a little cricket who teaches him to hear music in nature, which helps him out a lot.
Checkers, I'm imagining a tree playing a trombone.
No, Snoozer, not like that kind of music. You know what? Let's take a stop out here in the woods, and I'll show you what type of music nature really makes. Hey, Zot, bring us down by the woods.
I'm imagining a tree playing a trombone. I'm imagining a tree playing a trombone.
If you would like to email Checkers and Snoozer, send your emails to checkers@checkerslibrarytv.com. We always look forward to hearing from you.
All right, Snoozer, we're out in the middle of the wilderness. Now, let's sit quietly and just listen.
Wow, that's what you meant. I see. Nature makes music.
You see? What did I tell you?
And there it is, the trombone tree.
What? Wait a minute. Zot, where are we? You are 50 feet away from Music Mountains. That's it. Snoozer, we're right next to Music Mountains. There's all sorts of trombone-playing trees out here. Alrighty. Whoopsies.
Checkers, what's that?
You know my blue book, Snoozer. That's where I keep all my favorite inventions. Any idea I come up with, I just write it in that blue book.
Oh, I thought it was black.
So that's where he keeps his secrets. I must have it.
Some of these inventions I haven't even built yet. Good thing we didn't lose this. Alright, what do you say we get going?
I'm ready.
Alright. Musical trees. What a great idea. Alright, let's go.
Hey, that musical tree has a silly face in it. Hello, silly face. I am Snoozer. Did you know? Elephants are the largest land mammals. Elephants only eat plants, grass, and fruit. They don't eat meat. Elephants are scared of dogs. Woof woof. The leader of the herd is usually the oldest female. The library has tons of books about elephants. Visit the library to learn more.
So anyway, Snoozer, Giraffes Can't Dance is a spectacular book. All kinds of amazing illustrations of the animals you'd see in Africa. It's great looking around the pages to see all of them there. You learn a great message, and it's really fun. So we definitely want to read this book, and we want to check out all sorts of books at the library that feature giraffes. So even if the library didn't have this book, there's many different books about giraffes we could read.
I agree.
Yeah, and speaking of giraffes, I think it's time for us to make our craft with Mrs. Hamilton. What do you think?
Yes!
All right, let's bring on Mrs. Hamilton and create your giraffe craft.
Hi, Snoozer. Did you hear what we are making today?
Yep.
Oh, well, that's great. Well, then we better get working on our giraffe. So you need this sheet and obviously scissors and glue. So first, let's get all the pieces cut out. First, I'm going to cut this. Okay, that was a lot of cutting. All right, so I know what it's gonna look like here, so I'm just gonna kind of put the pieces where I'd like to put them. Now remember, they can be anywhere you would like to place them. All right? And then the dots, I do know giraffes. Not one giraffe has the same spot pattern, so you can put your spots on any way you'd like because they should be all different. All right, so I am going to start with the head. I'm going to put a little glue at the top, stick that on, and I think I'm going to do it kind of like the picture. Maybe put the ears a little lower just for fun. Alright, now I just need a mouth. Gonna make him happy, of course. Here we go. Nice big smile. Alright, well, I have my giraffe and he is as different as can be. No giraffe has the same pattern. Just like none of our fingerprints are the same. So, how does yours look, Snoozer?
Here it is.
Oh, I just love it because it is different and we all made our own. All right, well, I'll see you next time. Have a great day.
And now, the question of the week. What is your favorite thing to do outside?
My favorite thing to do outside is swing on the swing set. To play lacrosse and play in the pool. My favorite is to play and go in the pool. Basketball.
Basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Going in the pool. My favorite thing to do outside is catching snakes.
Thanks for joining us for the question of the week.
What do you think, Checkers?
Snoozer, that looks amazing! And the giraffe you made reminds me of a giraffe from a book called Cicely G and the Nine Monkeys. Do you remember that book?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that book came out before Curious George had his own book series, but he was one of the 9 monkeys in that book. Now, in a later book, Curious George creates a painting in a room, and he makes things that look like Africa. And for some reason, that image always stuck out of my head, and I still remember to this day. It's one of my favorite parts of all the Curious George books.
Oh, yeah. Now I like it even more. I'm gonna name it Sicily. Now I need to make 9 monkeys.
Well, maybe later, Snoozer. But first, we gotta talk about the other book, Over the Grasslands on an African Savanna. This book is helpful in a bunch of ways. First of all, it helps with counting, because every page of the book has a different number on it that you count as you go. The other great thing about this book is that it features many grassland animals. Some of them we don't really talk about very often. It's got hornbills, meerkats, and jackals. The other great thing about this book is you might like one of the animals you see in here. if it looks really interesting and you don't know much about it, that means you should go back to the library and check out a book about the animal you saw, like the jackal. That sounds like a pretty interesting animal to learn about. What do you think?
Very cool.
Absolutely. All right, Zot, what other books about savanna animals do you have for us? Zot, the robot at your service. Today's selections are The Tawny, Scrawny Lion by Katherine Jackson, Disney's The Lion King, The Lion and the Mouse, Aesop, but not the Hippopotamus by Sandra Boynton, My Rhinoceros by John Ajay, Walt Disney's Dumbo, the Flying Elephant. Books featuring savanna animals. Goodbye. Oh, look at that. What a great list. Elephant Snoozer. Where do elephants rank for you?
Oh my gosh! Oh dear! Checkers! I forgot to include elephants! They are my number one! It's elephants! Now I have to redo my whole list!
Right, no, you don't, Snoozer. You just have to move everybody back one. You put elephants number one and then you just move everybody along.
Oh, okay. That saves me a lot of time. I love elephants. They have big trunks just like me.
They sure do, Snoozer, don't they? All right, Zot, let's talk about elephants. What information about elephants do you have? Zot, the robot at your service. Activating excited voice.
There are 2 types of elephants found in the world: African and Asian. Asian elephants have smaller bodies and ears. Elephants spend 16 hours a day eating. Elephants can't jump.
Wait there just a minute. Elephants can fly. They fly with their ears.
Inaccurate. Elephants cannot fly. Yeah, Snoozer, that's just in books and movies, like Dumbo. Inaccurate. Dumbo is a fictional character. Yeah, I know that's not him. Never mind. Goodbye. Again.
Checkers, what's faster? A cheetah or a giraffe?
Ooh, that's interesting, Snoozer. Well, so many of the African animals are really fast, but I think cheetah are the absolute fastest animal. But you know what? Speaking of running around in speed, maybe we'll ask Dr. Dan about some of that, because he's got some great information about exercising, and that might tie in well with cheetahs. So let's ask Dr. Dan about exercise, why we have to do it every day, and some more cool information about it.
Hi, Dr. Dan. What's faster, a cheetah or a giraffe? Why do we have to exercise?
Hey Snoozer, I'm so glad to hear that you guys are talking about cheetahs, because cheetahs are one of my favorite animals. Now the reason they're one of my favorites is because, like you guys just said, they get lots of exercise. They are running around for hours and hours a day, and because of that, they're actually the fastest land animal in the world. They can run at speeds about 55 to 70 miles an hour. That's about 3 times faster than the fastest human. That's really fast. Now, because cheetahs get so much exercise, they are very healthy animals. And we can learn a little bit from that, can't we? We need to exercise too to make sure we are living healthy lives. We should really get about an hour of exercise each and every day. Now, the type of exercise doesn't matter that much. It's super important, though, to make sure we enjoy the exercise that we're doing. Because if we enjoy it, we're going to do it a lot more. If you like playing basketball, play basketball. If you like running like cheetahs, go running. You can even take your dog for a walk if you want. Whatever you do, as long as your body's moving, your blood is flowing, you are getting exercise. And exercise makes a healthy body and a healthy mind.
Thank you, Dr. Dan.
All right, Snoozer, say hi to the giraffes for me.
Well, thanks, Dr. Dan. Wow, what a great health tip we got this time.
Checkers, we're at the rainbow.
Snoozer, I didn't even notice. We are. All right, well, if we're going to cross the rainbow way, we need to be wearing our safety suits. Brace yourself, Snoozer. Changing into our safety suits. Going through the rainbow. Hey, look, Snoozer, it's a giraffe!
Whoa, a real giraffe!
They have incredibly long legs. Their legs, over 6 feet tall, is taller than most humans.
Checkers, he's like as tall as a dinosaur! Munch, munch, munch. You're hungry.
Wow, they eat a lot of plants. In fact, they get most of their water from plants, and because of that, they only drink water every few days.
Very interesting.
Now it's time to meet the rhinoceros. These are called one-horned rhinoceros. There's 5 different species of rhinoceros. Now the one-horned rhinoceros would be found in India. We're going to be meeting the mother Tashi and her son Mohan. Here you go. Oh, you guys love these carrots. Hey, they ate all the carrots. Now it's time for the hay.
Carrots and hay. Sounds healthy. Oh, wow. Look how the rhino eats.
Yeah, they use their lips to grab their food, almost the way we use hands.
Here's some more hay. I hope you guys like this.
Now we're going to meet Lulu, a black rhino. The black rhinos are from Africa.
I like his big trunk. Is that what it is?
No, Snoozer, that's called a horn.
Oh, well, it looks like a big trunk. It's like he's wearing armor like a knight.
I agree, Snoozer. Their skin is so strong, it really does look like armor. All right, Snoozer, it's time to go.
And now it's time for
The joke of the week. Which section of the library has the most snakes? History. Snake jokes are the best.
Stay tuned as we check in with the library.
Hi, it's Miss Sandy with the Beauregard Parish Library. We hope you are enjoying summer reading, but the sad news is this is the last week of summer reading with story time and to count your minutes. You have until July 31st to get it all in and earn your prizes. And so then we'll miss everything except Checkers TV. They will still be playing for a few more weeks, and we will still have the activity pages to go along with that week available at our branches to pick up. Then you can go home and watch Checkers and do the activity pages. All right, we hope you are still counting your reading. Story time, if you come to story time, counts for 30 minutes. We have story time in DeRitter, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays at 10:30. Check with your branch in Maryville, Field, Singer, South Beauregard, and see what time they have story time. And you're always invited to the library. Well, we hope you have a good summer, rest of your summer before school starts. And this is Miss Sandy saying bye.
Wow, what an incredible day, Snoozer. So many great animals. We got to see all of these Savanna animals, and we learned so much about them. I'm just so excited to read some more books about them.
I am so happy. And when I get home, I'm going to make 9 monkeys to climb on Sicily G. And then I'm going to read both those books. And then I'm going to...
Oh boy, Snoozer. Well, it was a pretty long day, wasn't it? Alright, well soon we're going to be stopping in a brand new place and learning all sorts of great information on our next reading road trip.